Can I tell you about the rap group that changed my life forever? Gen Z, Gen Alpha, you guys are probably not going to know who I'm talking about. That's kind of crazy to me because when they came out, they were the biggest thing ever. Before I tell you who I'm talking about, let me just give you a little context. I was born 1978. Rap was in its infancy when I was an infant. I basically kind of grew up with rap. By the time I was 3 years old, the Sugar Hill Gang had released Rapper's Delight. And by the time 1988 came, I was 10 years old. 1988 is what we consider the beginning of the golden era. 1988 is the year that so many incredible rap albums came out. EPMD came out with Strictly Business. Slick Rick had The Great Adventures. Public Enemy had It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back. Boogie Down Productions dropped By All Means Necessary. Big Daddy Kane came out, y'all, with Long Live the King. Eric B. and Rakim had Follow the Leader. MC Lyte came out with Light as a Rock. NWA, of course, came out with Straight Outta Compton. Ice-T came out with Power. Biz Markie came out with Going Off. Eazy-E came out with Easy Does It. Too Short came out with Life is Too Short. DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince dropped He's the DJ and I'm the Rapper. And Run DMC had Tougher Than Leather. 1988 was the year I completely just lost my mind. Everything that was rap, I had to have it. And in 1988 and 89 and 90, rap music was just this amazing new music. Being 10, 11, 12 years old, oh man, rap music was everything. But something special happened. In 1991, a rap group came out called ABC, Another Bad Creation. When Another Bad Creation came out, and that's the group that had the song Playground and Aisha. If you haven't heard them, Google them and check them out. When they came out, that was the first time that I had saw kids rapping over music in a professional way, like on TV, and it blew me away. The Coolin' at the Playground album I had to have because they were kids just like me, and so I could relate to that. But then in 1992, the group that changed my life came out. They were called Kris Kross, and they released a song called Jump. When Jump came out in 1992, I was 14 years old. I'll never forget seeing that video come on for the first time and just being astounded that these kids, just like me, were rapping. Their clothes were on backwards. It was like, what? It blew me away. It blew everybody away, and especially if you were 13, 14, 15, 16. Kris Kross was kids just like us. What made ABC and Kris Kross different was ABC had songs where they were singing. They were like a pop R&B rap group. Kris Kross was straight rap. I'll never forget getting that Totally Crossed Out tape and listening to it. I was a fanatic. They inspired me to look at rap a different way. Like, you know what? Maybe I could be a rapper. Kris Kross inspired me to want to be a rapper. I remember the first time I saw Jump, it blew me away how they were dancing, how they were moving, the energy of the song, and it made me think that I could do the same thing. I could write a dope rap. Anyway, I just fell in love with rap in a way that I hadn't before. They came out with another song called I Miss the Bus. Here it is. I'm a 14-year-old kid. I can completely relate to what they were rapping. Their music was dope. When I saw Kris Kross, I saw the potential of myself. Rap was this new thing, and I was in love with rap, the culture of it, the clothing, the dances, the songs, the rappers, and Kris Kross inspired me to pick up a pen and paper myself and start writing my own raps. I went from being a listener of rap to a student of hip-hop and rap. That same year, there was some other kid rappers that came out. Chi Ali came out. He was pretty interesting too because he was the same age as myself, and the song "The girls look so good but their brains is not ready, I don't know." Y'all just gotta go listen to it. It's dope. He was a teenager, I was a teenager, and the other group that came out was called The Youngsters. The Youngsters were more closer aligned to street culture, which was starting to take over 90s rap. They made Kris Kross look a little soft. the Youngsters was tough looking, especially when they came back with their second album and they had Tretch in the video. It made the Youngsters look tough, street, and hardcore in comparison to Kris Kross. However, they did drop another album in '93 and they dropped Da Bomb. That was the first time that we heard Da Brat. The song was tough. They were a little more edgy. They probably said the N-word a few more times. They were getting closer to the street culture. And some people argue that was a bad thing. They were evolving. By that time, I was fully writing raps. I was freestyling. We would make up beats. We would just beatbox. We would beatbox and like spit raps over that on the corner. People from my generation consider a freestyle like made up off the top of your head. It's not written. You know, I'm willing to say that it wasn't just me. Kris Kross to me inspired a generation of young kids to rap. I want to give them their flowers on this because they were really important to hip hop. Kris Kross's last album, it came out in 1996, the year that I graduated high school. If you listen to Chris Kelly's flow on there, I'm willing to say that he could be the father of some of that Atlanta style, that southern rap flow that came out. Frankly, they get no credit. I don't understand why they don't get any credit. I just wanted to speak on how the group influenced me and changed my life. They made me want to become a rapper. They made me embrace hip hop and rap music in a whole new way. There were other kid rap groups that came out back then. There was one group called Illegal that had Malik and Jamal. They were dope. They were rough, but they only put out one album. They, like the Youngsters, couldn't garner the kind of mass success that Kris Kross had. All those rappers that came out in the 80s, 88, 89, 90, they were all grown-ups. It wasn't until ABC and Kris Kross, that's when we started to see kids rocking the mic. Kris Kross was exciting too. That first line on Jump where Chris Kelly comes in and says, "Don't try to compare us to another bad little fad. I'm the Mac and I'm bad," giving you something that you never had. He was dissing ABC. We were kids listening to it, listening to these kids come out dissing Another Bad Creation that just came out last year. That was cool. I thought about Kris Kross, their contribution as far as inspiring generations of rappers to come. Rest in peace to Chris Kelly. When Chris Kelly passed away, that kind of hurt my feelings a little bit because, like I said, Kris Kross, they were a major part of my childhood. They inspired me to be a rapper. I started writing raps because of Kris Kross in '92, and I didn't stop. I still make music to this day. I can honestly say Kris Kross inspired me. Hey y'all, listen, High Velocity Philosophy is a brand new channel, and I'm just gonna do whatever I want on here. And if you like this kind of content, I really appreciate it if you liked, shared, and subscribed to this channel, all right? Peace.